Well, that was a bit of a close call. Third round at the Carabao Cup, Lincoln City 1, Chelsea 2. This could have very well ended like 2-0 to Lincoln. Very easily. Today was dreadful. Everyone looked so off it. But 2 minutes can just change a game when you're playing against the League One side. And 2 minutes really did change the game because by then nerves had just settled. It was mainly Chelsea's second team that played this game, but still, that was no excuse to struggle that much against a League One side. Lincoln City in the Carabao Cup, and to still put us through that nerve wracking performance. I just felt Chelsea could bottle this at any time, even whilst they were 2-1 up. That first half was dreadful. I could not believe what I was watching. It felt like a repeat of the Manchester United game, but it looked worse because this is a League One side. So there was just no excuse for Chelsea to struggle that much and moreover go 1-0 down. And that goal where they went 1-0 down, I, I was watching a replay of an offside. They were showing a replay of an offside, and then all of a sudden it just cut to bam, Lincoln City scored. That just told me that someone made some stupid error at the back, and it's true. They did make a stupid error. I don't know what they were thinking, like who shot the ball across the field and then Chalaba just like left in no man's land because he's slow. Everyone was like on the beach today. It looked so casual. Everything just looked so casual. Gave it straight to who is this guy? Street. Open road, one-way street. Here you are. Go, score. Who slots it in easily, no competition, nothing. Lincoln got 1-0 up, and it was fully deserved. Lincoln were the better team easily. They were easily the better team in the first half. They almost scored. They hit the post in like the fourth minute or something. Everyone was just scrambling here and there. And Jurgensen, what on earth was he doing? I thought Sanchez was bad. Jurgensen looked worse than Sanchez today. The only good thing is he just did not get sent off, but he was dreadful. Every time he was trying to run out, trying to punch the ball out, trying to claim it, it looked poor. He was just not getting it. That guy was butterfingers today. That guy had butterfingers. I'm worried for Chelsea now in terms of the goalkeeper department because Chelsea don't have a good goalkeeper, good established goalkeeper. And I think this could cost Chelsea many games. That first half was dreadful from every single person on the field. I could not point out one player who was actually getting stuck in, even though it's Lincoln City, but everyone just looked like they were on the beach. Like they had a few drinks before the game, like they just enjoyed reclining on their beautiful massage chairs before the game. Like, no, you look like you're getting ready for bed. You look like you're getting ready to sleep. A lot of them, they looked asleep. I'm giving this sort of reaction because even though the result, they got the job done. But that was 2 minutes of the game. I could say a good 60 minutes out of the 90 that were played today was actually shocking. I was struggling to identify who is the League One team here. Chelsea went into halftime 1-0 down. I was livid. And like many Chelsea fans were losing their minds. Like this is Lincoln City we were playing against, a League One side, and you're 1-0 down in that manner with no goal threat at all. I'm pretty sure Maresca must have like said something at halftime. I don't, or maybe he fed them something like Popeye spinach or Chota Beam's laddus or whatever. I don't know what he did. But Chelsea, they just woke up in that second half. 2 goals, 2 minutes, done. And then they just went back to their normal selves again. Those goals though, Tyree George, what a hit. That was a very good strike. Credit to Tyree George because he's not a striker, but in that position he was able to take his chance and do very well. Buonanotte for the next goal. Just dribbled past a few players, got that assist from Tyree George. It was a scramble between a bunch of defenders running around, but with that defending that Lincoln City were doing, they were actually looking like a League One side. So, very good goal. But again, I'm not getting too excited because this is Lincoln City. Yes, this is expected. But when you perform badly, it gets worrying. But look, in the end, I will still give the team credit because they got the job done at the end of the day. In the end, the most important thing is the result. But let's also not ignore the performance because the performance can tell us a lot of things about what a lot of the bench players can do. But it's good to know that most of these guys that played today are the second team. If not, I would be very, very worried because today was just not a good performance. It wasn't great. Fair play Lincoln City, honestly. They looked really sharp, really good today. Took the game to Chelsea. Fair play, credit to them. Really credit to them with whatever little possession they had chances. They took one chance, but unfortunately they fell asleep for about 2 minutes and it cost them. Commiserations, Lincoln. The scoreline does not reflect the performance because Chelsea were dreadful today, yet they scrapped the win. And so they move on to the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. So we're gonna wait for the draw. We'll see who they'll play. But yeah, after this we'll be back into Premier League action against Brighton, Chelsea's feeder club basically. But I don't think that's going to be a very easy game. Brighton is always a difficult game for Chelsea. It can either go really well or really bad. The performance that we saw today does not really strike confidence into me, but fortunately, this is the second team. We do have injuries in the first team, so we're going to see how Enzo Maresca will manage the squad and compensate for those injuries. Chelsea, in the end, get a very scrappy win, but they get the result. We move on to Brighton, and we'll see if Chelsea can properly pick themselves up from that horrible Manchester United result. So, yeah, see you guys. Goodbye.